Hey everybody, what is up? It's Jeff from GamerPops again. So it is January 14th, and today we had a Nintendo Direct. And there was quite a bit of stuff. It was the spring lineup for the Wii and the Wii U and the 3DS. Quite a bit of information. Some of it pretty interesting. Some of it interesting for other reasons. I'll get into that in a little bit. So let's start breaking it down. A lot of new 3DS stuff announced today. I think they kicked it off with like a new Fire Emblem game, which there's not a lot of information on that one yet. Just that I know that my kid Malcolm sort of got into the Fire Emblem series a little bit, from the characters in Super Smash Brothers, and he got Fire Emblem Awakening for Christmas and all that stuff. So that's interesting. Some new Monster Hunter 4 for those who are into that. Some amiibo compatibility for Smash Brothers. Puzzle and Dragons Super Mario Brothers Edition dual pack, which is pretty interesting. Looks like a match 3 game. I'd never seen Puzzle and Dragon Z before, but it's the Super Mario Brothers stuff that they showed was kind of interesting looking. Some more info and an update on Codename Steam, including the ability to use some of the the Fire Emblem characters amiibos in that game, since they're both developed by Intelligent Systems. I guess that would make sense as far as I know. A couple other things too. Pokemon Shuffle. This is one this kind of looked like Candy Crush, and I made the comment at the time that this looks like Candy Crush, but with Pokemon, as if it wasn't addicting enough. Adding in that sort of mechanic, like he's got the match 3 free to play, but once you run out of lives, once you run out of turns, you can either get, hopefully you've got items in game to keep playing, or you have to wait, or you have to pay. So not really sure how I feel about that, but unfortunately that's a model that a lot of folks are using. Never thought I'd see the day Nintendo would start to do that, but it is what it is. Splatoon, we know Splatoon still looks good. Going to be coming in May. We don't have an exact date yet, but we at least have something closer to that now. Some Hyrule Warriors DLC, including Tingle, which is going to make a lot of hardcore fans pretty excited. February 20th for Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, so I'm looking forward to that. Mario Party 10 is official and has a date of March 20th. And it's got amiibo support too, which not unexpected. By the way, speaking of those amiibos, there's not going to be another line of amiibos coming out. The Super Mario amiibos, which features characters like Mario. But wait a second, I've already got a Mario amiibo. So does that mean there's going to be another one? Yes. There's going to be another Mario amiibo. Luigi, all the folks from that world are going to be featured as amiibo, which means now if you want the Mario amiibo, you can either get Smash Brothers Mario amiibo or Super Mario amiibo, or you can just get both, which I think is kind of the point. And it was nice of them to mention this, something we kind of knew already, that if you want to use your amiibo in Mario Party 10 from Smash Brothers, you're going to have to wipe your Smash Brothers data off of them. So surprise to some people, not a surprise to us if you've been listening to us and watching some of our videos. We covered that part already. It's an update coming to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Love that game. And another big one, Wii games coming to the Wii U. Now, if you want to play Wii games before, you had to go into Wii mode and then get them that way, download them, and it was all just an extra step that you didn't need to do. There's gonna start be able to have games, Wii games that are gonna be natively run on the Wii U. Starting today, for example, the rather nice Super Mario Galaxy 2 is up. There's gonna be Punch Out, Metroid Prime Trilogy coming as well. And the games are going to be $10.99 during the first week and $21.99 after. You mentioned the Super Mario series amiibo. We're going to get Mario, Luigi, Peach, Yoshi. Oh, hey, yeah, I got Yoshi too. The Smash version of Yoshi, Bowser, whatnot. So there's going to be some duplicates. No one seems to care. Least of all the people buying them. It's just more for them to collect. And then there's another wave coming in, including Pac-Man, which I thought was kind of neat and weird at the same time, since it's not really one of their properties. But and I did love Bill Trin going Charizard at the end there. Some eShop games coming. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, just a bunch of neat looking indie stuff. But the biggest news for us in North America was probably the new 3DS. And if you've watched our channel, You remember I already did a little bit of a rant to blurb on the new 3DS. We have a date now for North America. It's coming February 13th. And curiously, North America is only getting the new 3DS XL. The new 3DS proper is apparently going to be reserved for other territories, which, okay. I've always been a 3DS proper guy because I like the screen better. I don't like how on the 3DS XL it's the same pixel density, so it's all spread out. I don't think it looks as good. Just that's me. But the bigger screen is nice for people. It's just going to lose that portability, unfortunately. But anyway, so other interesting things, which, Canada, $229.99, where we are, $199.99 in the US. Obviously, February 13th, like I mentioned. So it's got the C-Stick. It's got extra shoulder buttons. And it built-in NFC functionality, so now you can use your Amiibos with the new 3DS only. More processing power, which means that games are going to start up faster, menus are going to navigate faster. All that stuff is well and good. The things I have concern with, obviously, the higher processing power means that developers could want to take advantage of that and make it specific to new 3DS for their games. That means if you have an old 3DS or 3DS XL or 2DS, you might be out of luck. Now, it remains to be seen how many games are going to come out like that. We'll see. If you're one of those people who have the Circle Pad, sorry. Those 2 or 3 games that support it. Yes, the new 3DS will support it, so that's good. The feature I'm looking forward to is the face tracking technology, which is going to mean basically, I've got my 3DS right here. And it's great, but if you ever really get into a game and you're sort of going like this and whatnot, that there's a very narrow window that the 3D really works in. And if you just get if you tilt it just too much, now you've got a blind spot. You can't see what's going on. So you got to kind of do this and be all rigid and Mr. Roboto. The new 3DS XL and the new 3DS for people in those territories, it's going to be able to actually track your head movement. So if I go like this or things like it's going to be able to tell where my head is and actually shift the parallax screen so that I can see in 3D still, even as I move around and whatnot. When we get our hands on one, I'll let you know how that really works, because that could be a killer feature if it actually works. One other thing. Why the heck is it not coming with a power cord? Seriously, in North America, the new 3DS XL, which is the only one we're getting, it's not going to come with an AC adapter. Now, that's for me, hey, it's great. I don't need another one of those cables. I've got like 4 or 5 running around the house at any given time, so it's usually not a problem for me. But if this is your first 3DS system, and parents out there, anyone's watching, if you don't have a 3DS or 2DS or DSi, because the old DSi chargers will work as well, if you don't have any of those systems, and this new 3DS is going to be your first venture into the portable space in terms of the Nintendo 3DS family, be aware you will not be able to charge your 3DS. You have to go out and buy a charger separately, hopefully for somewhat cheap, but considering it's a $200 console, it's kind of hoping that maybe they throw one of those in, but hey, what do I know? I don't make those decisions, so just be aware of that. You may have to provide your own charger. All in all, not bad. The information, just there's a few directions that Nintendo's taking now that different variants on Amiibo figures. You know, we see that with Skylanders and Disney Infinity. Mario Party 10 is going to gate some game modes if you don't have an Amiibo. The whole free-to-play thing, Candy Crush feel of Pokemon Shuffle. And then what they're doing with the new 3DS with not having a charging cord and things like that. I get it. They got to make money. I respect that. I understand it. It's just these are the things I don't expect from Nintendo, and it's just going to take me a little bit of getting used to, I think, to sort of adjust to how Nintendo's adjusted to the way, unfortunately, the gaming space is now. So that's my sort of immediate reaction. Hopefully we get a new 3DS soon, February 13th is the release date. As soon as we get our hot little hands on one, I will post a video with an unboxing, my first impressions for you, and you can then make the decision from there. So until that time, I'm Jeff from GamerPops. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.